And in a bit when I can't have time, I'll be doing some tickets. And during this week, or yeah, probably and up until probably next 4 months, then the bus I normally catch to get from work will be on a detour because there's some construction going on. And I know it's in the 90s. Welcome in. And I got off right around 20 minutes ago. Hi, Chico. Welcome in. And only about 3 more minutes till my bus normally gets here. And I know starting tomorrow, my bus will be on a slight detour. Hi, Snake. And you don't have to be repeating yourself like a broken record. And hopefully my bus will be on time. That one is nothing new, Snake. And if you're actually new to this channel, you know where the subscribe button, and hopefully you will like the lives. Yeah, I know, Snake. It's for all the ones that are new, that have not subscribed yet. Because I'm right on 30 subs away from 100. I like it when it's a little windy like this. whoa, what?
Come on in.
What?
Yeah, I'm also afraid I have some bad news.
What?
So, our bus drivers did our day. And by the time they got to my name, this work was no longer available. Somebody took it out from under me.
Dang it!
I know. The good news though is that's consolation prize.
I'm not a guy.
In the other 613, 604. So I get to have a bus full of IRS people at 3 o'clock.
Oy. And I wonder who the driver is at the time I use the cat too.
Well, right now the only initials I know is DM, and you got a tough one. So I need to learn more information before I give you more details.
And then hopefully, by the time I get off work, you can come along here. Well, even though it might be close. That's why I said hopefully by the time I get off right around 6. By that time, they'll be done.
Well, the good news is it'll be the August meeting date. I think it's the 17th of August.
Yep. And yes, I look these things up either into the email site or up on the website. And I was hoping you would get this one. And you want to see this fun?
Yeah.
Being fun mail?
Yeah.
You know you could get tickets from other states that already been claimed that haven't been scratched yet. They're just kind of fun. Because you don't know which one's going to be winning and which one's going to be losing. And the person that sends them to you has already claimed them.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is scratch them.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes it fun. The thing is that the person that sends them to you has scanned the agent's ticket, whether it's a winning ticket or a losing ticket. They already claimed it. Now all the winning tickets they already scanned and claimed, along with the losing tickets. Already been claimed. And all you do is scratching them for fun.
Where I'm getting at is they're only valid for a certain time frame. And
Right.
they're basically leftovers.
The ones that I got were sent to me from a friend from another state.
Yeah, and I get that. How they would have gotten them as leftovers. So the scratch out tickets are only good for I'm curious.
themselves as a scandal, and that person has said something to me. Not the person from the store.
I get that. That's the person from the store.
Gives it back to the person.
Yeah.
And then the customers don't want that. They can go crazy without touching anything but the barcode. That's the only thing that's attractive is barcode. So they can't claim it.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like the barcode has a program inside.
Right.
If the barcode gets scanned, the computer will interpret that the contents that those scratchers are good for is only from a certain date.
And there's probably good for when they get cashed out. But they only have a certain type of tickets for a certain amount of time. Then they get new ones to replace the old ones. Each state that does their scratch tickets usually has different ones. Because I know Florida has like a $2, $3, and maybe a $5 loteria that's in English. While California has a $3, a $5 loteria in Spanish, and has probably a $10 loteria in English. And each state is a little different.
Yeah.
And there's like about 5 to 6 states that does not have scratch off tickets.
Well, I know Arizona has scratchers.
Yes. The two states that are surrounded by the other states that don't have scratchers is Utah and Nevada.
Yeah.
And
Nevada's got
casinos.
Stuff. Yeah, the casinos.
They just got casinos, but they don't have scratch tickets.
That's why I know. Like, I get why they don't. Utah,
Right. Because a certain religion has is within the state affairs.
Yeah.
It's one reason why Utah doesn't have scratch tickets.
Yeah. Well, any gambling for that matter.
But the thing is,
The thing is, if it was state regulated, that would keep any program.
and the way I look at it, if that's a religion, let's say Utah has scratch tickets, and only scratch tickets, and maybe the Powerball, look at how much revenue the state will be getting to go towards the public buildings, federal buildings, government buildings, as well as schools and roads.
I mean, even public transportation would be positive sensitive.
That's one thing I look at. You look at how much revenue the scratch tickets has got the Powerball will bring to the state.
Yeah.
Instead of hiking up all these taxes on everything and raising prices on everything to bring in revenue, instead of doing all that, we'll let you to have scratch tickets at the lotto, like the Powerball lotto,
Yeah.
and the Mega Millions lotto, and they say how much, and look at how much revenue it will be bringing in. Instead of it not having it, look at how many residents from Utah are going up to Idaho, Colorado, Wyoming, Arizona, and even California for these scratch tickets.
Yeah.
And to other states for the casinos. Because Utah is losing that revenue
Oh, yeah.
and because of that. that if you get claimers on a ticket, say you can only get $300-400 from a gas station on a ticket, and anything higher than $400, you have to go to a certain building to cash it.
Yep, Salt Lake City.
And only certain cities throughout the state would have that type of building. Say,
I would definitely recommend it to Salt Lake City.
say Brooklyn City, you would have one of those buildings where you had to go, you cash in the claimer. Salt Lake would have one. St. George, Cedar City would have one.
It would be basically any city, like, okay. Out of all the counties in Utah, it would be the capital city. So technically, Ogden would have one. Current city, I think, is the capital, Fox Elder County. So.
And like I said, certain cities would have what? It's a smaller building, you can go claim that. Each city, a certain city would have one. But the main one would be located in the state capital.
Yeah, basically Salt Lake City. So the main thing though, this is how I explain it, like, you got the up to $400, that's all right. Between 400 to, let's say 3,500.
Actually go to 1,000.
Local.
At 400 to 1,000, you can do it in each county. But if you get anything higher than 1,000, you have to go down to Salt Lake.
Yep. Exactly how it would flow.
It's how I look at it.
Yep. See, another thing I think would generate revenue, but it have to be legalized at the federal level first, would be marijuana. I really think that's the next best taxable item for state revenue.
And not only that, there's states that does second check on these scratch tickets too. And there's people that actually cash in on the second checks themselves.
Yeah. Technically, anything that's lottery related can only be taxed if you
Up to a certain amount.
obtain income. If you obtain income.
Probably up to a certain amount
Income over 400.
will be taxable.
Yep.
And anything underneath 400, you don't have to worry about it being taxed.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go to change.org and to see how many people decided to get scratch ticket lotteries along with Powerball legalized here in Utah. Because I know there's people that wouldn't mind having scratch tickets here in Utah.
Yeah. But to be in charge of the Utah State Lottery Commission, now that's the gamble. Actually operate the entity to make it all happen. To make it all legal.
And then in some states it goes to 100. You can spend like from about 100, actually from $1 tickets up to $100 tickets on different denominations on the tickets. You got your $1 thing, scratch ticket. You got your $2, your $3, your $5, your 10. You got your 20. You got your 50. You got your 100.
Well, I would keep it small denominations, say like 1s and 5s, but you can only buy so many of them.
But it doesn't hurt to have like your 10, 20, and then $50 ones.
Yeah.
And then you limit how many of the $50 ones get sold along with the $20 ones.
Yeah.
And then you got 10 that the 1, 2, 3s, and 5s. That's what it says. It'll be unlimited amount up to 100.
Like the $5 ticket. So $50 worth of spending.
And you can, and if you can get a group of people together to buy a book of the ticket and scratch them off. Because there's groups that will buy a full book of that and one certain type of scratch ticket where they go all in on it, on the book of tickets.
I mean, I get that part, and what I'm going to explain next is, say your group of people, each person provides 10 scratch tickets at the $5 value, and then you put it in a bowl. Each person draws one at random.
And they go buy that book. A ticket. And I know there's YouTube channels up on that actually does group books. Where a group of people goes by a book of tickets, just of a single ticket. Then there's some that will buy about 1 or 2, maybe 3 tickets of each one.
Bulk purchase like that would have to be done at Salt Lake. Like, you can't purchase at like your convenience store, or I should say that registered retail partner. Only certain ones would be able to do it.
Or to a certain federal building within the city, like the federal building on 25th.
So, like another thing is like there will be ID scans, 21 and older.
There's some channels that you have to be 18 or older.
I'm thinking as a legislator, if you wanted Utah to pass something like this, have as many safeguards as possible. Where
The minimum age is 21.
yeah.
While other states it's the minimum is 18.
Well, that's the thing is, if you provide the safeguards,
400 northbound 100 west.
if it gets lowered later, it gets lowered later.
But to start off, it'll be at 21.
Yeah.
Minimum of 21. And say about 10, 20 years down the road, they decide to lower it to like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
About 5 or 10 years later, they can lower it got to one more age.
Yeah.
And the minimum you can lower it to is 18.
Well, yeah, that's true. The minimum they can lower to is 18. But you also got to remember, what's the legal drinking age?
21.
What's the legal smoking age?
21.
Yep, that's why lottery tickets, 21.
And the thing is with the lottery tickets, you can start those off at 21, but in like 5 to 20 years down the road, you can lower the age on the lottery tickets. But everything else, you leave it at 21.
See, that's what I would base. I mean, that's where I would base my revenue. Is how well is my revenue by doing how I'm doing. If I'm getting a lot of revenue, I would be more likely to
slowly lower the age limit. Actually, with this smoking, you have to be at least 18, if I remember correctly. I don't know when they lowered that one, but I think they lowered it to 18. So you have to be 18 or older to buy a pack of cigarettes.
I think ever since vaping became a thing, when they had to put up tobacco use, Utah was 19, and they upped it to 21. Whereas like other states, they may still be 18, or they kind of upped it to 21 because they get you vaping.
Hey, get this. Did you know there's other countries that also do lottery tickets? Like the scratch off lottery tickets?
I wouldn't doubt that.
Because I've seen some from other countries, like in Great Britain, the UK.
Yes.
And let me tell you, those ones go up to 5 pounds. And you could only purchase at least 10 UK tickets from one store. Only 10 from a single store. And if you want more than 10, you have to go bounce around to other stores to get 10 from another store.
Yeah.
And yes, I've watched a couple people that did the UK tickets.
I still think, like, when you're a ESPN, they'll know how many tickets you've purchased each day.
Because the maximum is 10 tickets from a single store in a day. It's the maximum in UK. And like I was saying, and one person that I know that's from UK,
Yeah.
which is Scratch Off Millions, but his actual name is Andrew.
Yeah.
He's usually from the UK.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was basically it's 10 per person per day. Mainly because the fact that it's the per
The gambling.
Addiction.
But they actually found a loophole with that.
I know.
They actually found a loophole with it. Because you can purchase the maximum of 10 lotto tickets from one store, then you go about a mile away from that store, buy another 10 tickets.
Yeah.
Because they found a loophole with that.
They have found their loophole with theirs. I'm saying that.
But Utah?
Close that loophole.
Oh, if there's, watch out. People will find a loophole with that one. We'll literally find a loophole.
They have to find technological means to break the loophole. Because if you count our driver license and state ID on how many purchases that day.
And the maximum you can purchase from one store is 10. But
I'm saying maximum one person purchase per day. I'm making it cents per person, not per store. Per person. Now, goals for requirements might be lowered if things are popular enough.
right.
But if things are making a profit, but the main thing is can't say you want the least restrictive, you want the most restrictive so it will pass. If the lottery was passed in the state of Utah, it would be because of the most restrictive things you can do with it.
Because I know there's been other people that I asked about it,
Yeah.
and they also want it here in the state. Why the all tickets here in Utah?
Yeah.
And heck, I don't mind doing the fun though with the all
Now
tickets.
the $1 ones, which by the way, it's limited to 20. So you can acquire $20 worth of tickets, which would be 20.
And with if you want a higher domination, let's say you want $100, you pay $100 for a long ticket, you have to go down to Salt Lake to purchase the $100 tickets.
South
Wow.
and Baja.
But you can
Not-
go up
Not
to 50.
jumping the gun just yet on anything higher until it becomes popular. When it
If I do not, I know it'll be popular here in the state.
profitable. To start off small and you can work your way up. Like you get your once ones and fives go, then you work on your 20s.
Actually, 10s.
Alright, 10s and then 20s.
Because I noticed that you got your 1s, your 2s, your 3s, and your 5s. Then you got your 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s.
Yeah, I would definitely stick with per dollar denomination, not like $1 bills, $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills, $50 bills, and then hundreds.
And but with the lottery ticket, you can have $2 scratch tickets. You can have $3 scratch tickets.
Well, you can win $3 by spending one. Just saying, like, I would structure it.
Yeah, everybody has their own way of structuring it.
Oh yeah. But starting off with 1s and 5s,
And the minimum you can win off the ticket is the amount that you pay for the ticket. It's the minimum.
yeah.
If you pay for a $3 ticket, that will be the minimum.
Now you can win that.
Yes. And up to maybe $1,000 or $1 million.
Well, 1,000 or 5,000 for 1s and 5s respectively.
And the higher the ticket price, or should I say price for the ticket,
Yeah.
the higher the amount you could win.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I need to get back up to Idaho.
Yeah, that sounds like a wonderful plan.
But my only problem is how am I gonna get up there?
Yeah. Welcome back. Morning. Definitely morning. It's definitely my morning.
It's morning somewhere.
That is very true. It is definitely morning somewhere. Maybe it's morning in the Ukraine. Insane in the Ukraine.
Somehow we need to get just going with the hottakes.org to get used to having the lotto tickets.
Change.org only gets you so far.
Yeah, I know.
You almost have to, you just have to,
Yeah, a lot of
you
people.
basically have to find a way to write up a business plan and how you would start out
Thing?
as small as possible. To where
It's just an idea
you would-
thing for it to do
The main
something like
thing is
that.
that it has to slip. It has to slip through the legislators.
But at least it's an idea, though.
Yeah.
To use change.org.
Yeah.
It's to get a petition going. It's to get Utah pass a bill to have the lottery tickets.
Like a small lottery commission.
It just start with like up to $120 to starting off, and from there go on up.
Yep. And protect your consumers.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Hello, puppy. Welcome in. It's always nice to see me. And the conversations I could actually have with the bus driver. Hello, Omni. I'm not broke. It is getting a little windy here. Yes, that was the first bus I was on. On my way to catch my second one. So, Poppy, have you actually got a hold of Patty yet? Whew. You're sweet. Tell her hi for me. I figured she would. Hey, puppy. Have you got in contact with the Queen Pam yet? About that coin? Okay. Yeah, I even like her coin. Hey, Poppy, this is what her coin looks like. That's on the front side. And on the back, that's what the back of the coin looks like. Hey, Miss Grace. Yeah, it is a great coin. And I actually got to scratch with it yesterday. Somehow I must have forgot to get off the Discord when I did that. Hey, Mud. Yeah, I did have a good day. I'm good, Mud. I didn't realize you can't be on Discord and go live at the same time. And I learned that real quick. Hey, Jonathan. For those of you that are coming in, I'm waiting on my second bus. This is the third one I've got. The third drink I got. I had a Sprite. I had a Pepsi. That's a bummer. Hopefully next Monday will be better. And after having a Sprite and a Pepsi, now I'm drinking the Dr. Pepper. But that was a good profit though today. Real good profit. It seemed like it seemed like it. Gave me his grades. And it is a little on the windy side at the moment.
Don't sit on the front bench seat. It looks wet. Okay, it's 1900. Let's do deviation. We're going down there, right?
To the main ATC? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the second bus. Heading up to the tech college. So I can go catch my last bus. I hate when the eye starts itching. And I do not know what I'm allergic to. One thing I hate doing is sneezing. And that comes right out the blue. So I look at it, it's allergies. Ugh. My eyes don't water, but they do get itchy. And it's a pain in the butt.
I think your boss is right behind you.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Well, good night.
You too, thanks. Okay, just got the second bus, and the bus I'll be catching is coming right up. When I drive, my nose gets clogged. And I know the cars don't look too good. so much mic sing when their eyes get watery.
This is the bus that takes me down to Walmart.
What's that?
6:45, it takes me down to Walmart. Yeah.
Want me down home for you?
Yeah, please.
Well, that's the 612.
Oh, it is? Oh,
I can still let jump, he's coming. That's 645, 612. Take the same place.
oh, will. Oh,
I take the door.
Hey, I usually do, but this is the other side of where I usually sit.
He's waiting for you. Let me see.
Because on the side I usually sit, I always have the mountains in the background. But on the other side, I do not. And since there was a wheelchair where I normally sit, he was sitting on the opposite side until he had to go, until he got off and got another bus. I used to do the same thing, but with the age, things change. Can't do the same things again. And I know I'm no spring chicken anymore. Can't do the same BS like I used to. And I know that's catching up to me now. There's at least one book that I need to start reading that I got over the weekend, which is that one. And I can't wait till I start reading it. Yeah, once you hit that age of 40, that's where things turn on you. Because everything you did when you were younger starts catching up with you. And when you sneeze, you don't know if you're going to 100, 210, 200. The rip one, or all four. I hate when it does that. And one of these times, when I get back up to Queen's Realm to play Star Trek Adventures, I might do that live, like I did with Bingo. And one thing I can admit, I look like I turned 43 either. I may look like I'm in my 20s, but my body tells me I'm older than my age. Oh, I will have a good day. Come to think of it, I got up right around 6. Because it got better. That could be debatable at times. Who doesn't live in hope? Sweet. See, I could multitask. I could keep track of the count. Chat very little while cleaning the bathrooms, the last 2 bathrooms. It just it makes the day go by a little bit better and quicker. Thanks, Poppy. At least it's a good profit. They probably to get more big oranges to scratch. She does like those big orange tickets. Dang. So they pulled a Houdini on you. Probably family. Yeah, they were off for the last couple weeks. Yeah, Miss Andrew won on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Are always slow. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's over 1,000. The way I look at it, if you put your good out, it comes back to you. If you put bad out there, it'll come back to you. That's a bummer. Hey, that's a lot. I didn't think it was up that. I thought it was in the low thousands, not in the millions. I'll go back to space. annoying. Thanks. Okay, now I'm off to the last one. But one thing I can see, now that looks pretty cool. How the sun is reflecting through that. Which makes it look pretty cool. Yeah. And like that, got Mount Bellman right in front of me. And with the Mount Bellman, if you look really, really closely at it, you might be able to see the eyes and mouth on it without the snow. But I have to look extremely close to it, close at the mountain there. And one thing about that mountain, if you ever watched the opening sequence of a Paramount, yeah, they actually used that mountain as the logo of Paramount. And I wouldn't be surprised if there were people that passed away on that mountain. Or in any of these Wasatch Mountains. I haven't lived outside of Utah yet. I've visited other states. So I think I'm gonna end the live now. And I'll chat with y'all later. I never been to either one of those places. You too. Bye, everyone.